Hello everyone, this is Chris and welcome back to my series of touring Cosmic SMP. Now today we are going to be touring a little place I like to call home. Yep, I'm going to be touring around the places I've been working on mostly and the builds and things which I've been working on. So there's actually quite a lot to get through, so let's get started. Right after I mentioned that I'm sharing basically an area with two other people, the Tan's friend and a Puffy Vessel. So not all credit goes to me. I haven't built everything. It's just it's a combined group effort. But one thing I am claiming for is this place right here, which is actually a ship on the water. This is the captain's quarters of my little bedroom. Actually, I wouldn't call it a little bedroom. It's actually a pretty big bedroom. Nice little three-way bed, and oops. I guess I'm sleeping. Yeah, we can sleep without sleeping in beds now. This is how you actually are supposed to sleep. Like realistically, this is how sleeping should be. Hi Eva, and yeah, nice little place on here, but the real place which I spend most of my time in is actually out here. Well, actually not out here, but actually down in here, which is my little storage area with a whole bunch of chests full of stuff. These chests are actually just junk chests and full of random stuff, but these chests over here, which are labeled and stuff like that, have like a whole bunch of things like mob drops and all sorts of colorful things and yeah, things like that. The back of the ship doesn't have too much, if I'm honest. This ship isn't complete, and it hasn't been complete for a while, mainly because of those little guys right here. These sails take such a long time to get enough wool for, so I'm just waiting until I get enough wool so I could just do a mass build to finish off the ships. And maybe in the future we'll see this completed, but in terms of everything else, I believe the ship is. That's pretty much everything in the ship. There's this nice little AFK room if you want to AFK in there. There's a nether portal downstairs in case you need to go through the nether. You can see that a little bit there, and it's pretty laggy around here. I didn't realize how laggy it was until I started recording. I'm recording a video right now, so can't talk too much. But yep, there's that. If we head up this way and over here, this is, yep, hello. If we head over here and across the water, we can get another view of the ship if we hop up to here. And yeah, we could see the ship a little bit better. Again, it'd look more complete with more sails. And hi, Tiger. But yeah, for the time being, it's still a pretty impressive water vessel, if I do say so myself. Over here is really laggy, but over here we have a whole bunch of builds, including this one, which is the first one I built. And what's going on here? Oh boy. What? Hold on. Okay. Demise is still going on, so I think we're a little bit trapped, so got to be a little careful with this. But anyway, this is the inside. This building doesn't really have a purpose, per se. Like, it's mainly just here because I wanted an idea as to how the rest of the town was going to be. So, yeah, it's nothing crazy impressive. I guess it's like a house for chickens. Yeah, chicken house. That could be it. Out here, where should we go next? Let's go over here. This is somewhat of a more recent build. This is actually, the build for the nether portal. So if we go through here, we have, pigmen galore, I suppose, and the portal linking to the nether. So we have, two portals, so in case you don't want to, have to swim your way to the ship, there's two ways of getting to the nether. Over here, we have this building, which you saw briefly. Okay, which you saw briefly in my Cosmic SMP time age fluctuation video. And this building houses a little design which you may be familiar with if you've been on my channel for a while. This is a 26 furnace super smelter, and the reason I just rebuilt it here is because like it's really efficient. It doesn't take up too much space, even though this is probably one of the biggest buildings here. But yeah, it's still pretty efficient, even though like for some reason if we go up here, for some reason this side doesn't get automatically fueled up for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why, so gonna have to change the design on that. But for now, manual fuel is okay, but also automatic fuel is also better, because up here we have an 0-tick bamboo farm. So if we just flick this little lever right here, and I don't know why it's so laggy right now, but I'm about to make it even laggier. So yeah, what it basically does is it detects like sand falling, which automatically makes the bamboo grow and things like that. And okay, I'm gonna turn that off now because you don't want to lag out the world even more than what it already is. But yeah, 0-ticking bamboo is something that's really handy to have, actually. Over here, across the way, if we can actually get out the building, we have this little building. If I get it over here, you might be able to see it a little bit better. Yeah, we have this building, which is supposed to be an XP furnace storage system, and I can't take credit for this design. I can't remember who made this, but I remember copying a tutorial online from this, so can't take credit for this. But yeah, what it basically does is upstairs there's a 0-tick cactus farm. It comes down here, it fills up, and we get the bamboo from the 0-tick bamboo farm across the road. And what it basically does is once the cactus is finished smelting, the light will light up, which will signify that, yep, it's ready to take out. And, you know, I'm going to take it out right now. Why not? Let's get a little bit of XP, even though I'm already at 42 levels. Over this way, yeah, we're missing a few things, but we'll go back around. This is, I believe, Puffy Vessel's 0-tick sugarcane farm. Now, I'm perfectly okay with having builds like this, but the only small thing is that it's kind of hard making it work with the rest of the buildings around here. So, totally okay with having this here, Puffy. It's just hard making it work with other things. But for functionally, it works pretty well if we can get through the lag. If we look down here, yeah, this only ran for a short amount of time, and it gave us quite a bit of sugarcane. I think we're set for life with sugarcane. This is, I think, Tan's just, he calls them chest monsters. I think it's like a scar thing, a good times to scar thing, maybe. Oh yeah, they found the age fluctuator I built in that one video, and they taped it off, and they're building their own. And I'm a little bit worried that they might be onto me a little bit. I don't know. I'll stay ominous for now as long as I can, but I don't know. I'm getting a little bit worried that people may be onto me. But for now, while people aren't onto me, I'll keep touring the world. Down to here. And down here is filled with villagers. Now, if you remember the last season, the Tan's friend actually had a serious problem with having way too many villagers, and I think this still might be a bit much, but it's much more controlled now than what it was before, even though it's still kind of laggy. But we have trades for a whole bunch of different types of books and things like that, and we have Kevin here. Hi, Kevin. And I think we also have a Herobrine villager somewhere. Oh, there he is. So don't trust this guy. If you ever gonna trade with him, don't trust him. Like he gives you awful deals, I'm sure. And yeah, that's the trading area, and that's a door I'm struggling to get out of. Fantastic. There we go. Okay. Heading up this way, where should we go next? Oh, let's go over here. to my gold farm. Now, I did a tutorial on this before. I'm sure you've heard of it if you're around my channel a lot. But yeah, this is a gold farm, which honestly is much better for like XP than it is for gold. Like, if you ever need any tools or anything built, repaired with mending or things like that, then this is the thing to go to. I mentioned before that you need a lot of flint and steel, like a serious amount, and I'm proving that with this because there's a chest up there and 2 hoppers and a dispenser. They were filled with flint and steels, and I went through them in like 20-30 minutes before. So seriously, if you're gonna build this, get a lot of flint and steels. Around the place, we've had a lot, and I mean a lot of raids. Like, there are so many raids. If you remember, like, back at my ship, there was all those banners. Yeah, those are from the pillagers. Like, we have so many raids here all the time, and at one point we were like, you know what, let's make the most of this, and let's try and have some fun and get one of the Ravagers. And I can't remember, what do we call this guy? Please don't kill our pet. I think we called him Wreck-It Ralph, I think, maybe. This is Tans and I did this before, and yeah, I can't remember what we called him, but it's something like that. Over here past the netherrack, we have an automatic sheep wool farm. The only problem with this is that there are so many sheep in one area that sometimes they eat the grass before like it's even moved, which slows things down. But still, if you're gonna AFK for some reason, then you'll get loads and loads of wool, like all this wool right here, and all of this wool right here. Yeah, all this took like about a day, I think. But also we have a manual sheep farm, which I added here recently. They're all black because I'm working on a little bit of a secret project for our group for yeah. Won't mention too much about that, but that's there. I think we should go up there because there's a few things above this massive dirt layer that I should probably show off. And like, I don't know why it's so laggy. Usually it lags, but it never lags like this. I mean, I don't know. It's more severe now than it has been that I've seen. So apologies for that. But oh yeah, also we have a massive beacon here. Before we did demise, I got a beacon, and yeah, the gold farm and Eva's drowned farm, which we showed off a few episodes ago, helped me out with that. Over here is going to be a house, which I'm going to live into. I like having my ship too. I like being out there sort of on my own too, but I want to have things inland too. So for now, there's not too much to see on the inside because I haven't worked on this for a little bit, but the outside, at least, it's kind of impressive. And the most recent thing that actually I built is this. This is an automatic tree farm, and the way it works is if we flick this lever, then it will turn on a clock, and then all you have to do is you have to put a sapling down here, hold down the left click or right trigger, and then you will automatically, as soon as it grows, it will automatically give you another sapling from the dropper right here. So you can just automatically keep getting wood like that. And I'm not gonna wait too long because it sometimes takes a while for them to grow. But yeah, I might do a tutorial on this because it's so handy having something like this. Like, wood's something you need a lot of, but it's just sort of a hassle sometimes. So maybe in the future I'll show off how to build something like that. I believe the last thing in this area is actually the biggest thing. I mean, the smallest thing. And I'm getting killed. Oh no. Ooh, okay. You never know how bad it is to kill babies when you have some serious FPS issues. Yeah. Don't don't tour a world at night if you have lag problems. But anyways, this is the Tan's friend's smaller than average house right here, which is I think what he's calling it. So if we head up here, I don't think I've actually been in here for a while. There's actually quite a lot in here, I think. Oh, I think it's really work in progress. He's had some IRL issues lately, so he hasn't been on the realm too much lately, but from what I see, it's going to be a pretty decently sized base. I think this is going to be a inside here. It's going to be his base, but I think it's going to also be sort of, there's going to be areas for like Puffy Vessel and I to also add maybe. We'll see what he thinks of that idea, but for what it is right now, it's a pretty good start. I like what he did with this room. Granted, and sort of diorite in some ways, it's kind of hard working with. I haven't really found many builds to work with it, but yeah, I could have missed something. I don't think I have. But in terms of what I've been up to, this is mainly where I've been working at, what I've been up to. So yeah, in the next episode, I'm not sure where we're going to be touring. Like last episode, I said the same thing. I think like I'm just going to wander around, look at individual people's bases that we haven't necessarily been to and things like that. I know there's a few people that have been sort of scattered around the place that I really haven't been to, so maybe in the next episode I'll check out those bases. But seeing as there's phantoms here, I'm going to end the episode here, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later.